And also, we've been talking about a lot of the betting stuff recently. Missouri just kind of became legal to sports bet. So we've been in our own inner circle talking about that. But I think that the biggest thing, and I want to preface this too, if you're out there, gamble responsibly. Like, don't gamble with money you don't have. Johnny was just saying, like, yeah, I got this free money. I kind of dabbled with it, and so on, so forth. Like, I put some $5 and hit sometimes, and I lose it, and it's $5. Like, it's not going to cost me anything, and you're playing with free money.
Oh yeah, I had some good ones on all the free bets. Yeah, that, and I opened up about 5 different accounts across the apps to play with all the free money, and I'm slowly shutting them down and moving money where it needs to be. But yeah,
Yep.
so far on a really good streak, have made a little bit of money, nothing crazy, but it makes it fun to throw,
Oh,
like you said, $1, $5 here or there. I catch myself now watching games that I would normally not watch. Honestly, Lincoln is jumping in now and he's like, who do we want to win now? What's the spread? He's asking these questions. I'm like, oh man, what did I do here? But it's made it a lot more fun and getting to sit down and enjoy those things with him. And he's just getting even more like inquisitive about like sports in general and trying to understand the rules and what we're watching. And so it's really kind of, I think it's, although crazy sports gambling, but it's allowed us to kind of connect a little bit differently.
Well, it was fun when we went to the hockey game too. You guys had all the bets on. We were like, I forget who we needed to score, but you guys were definitely more into the games.
no, that was I think it was Dylan Holloway, the St. Louis Blues best young player. I think we needed me and Deutman. I needed Holloway to score, and he needed the over. On my goals. And there was an empty net, and this kid missed. And literally the Blues won. It was incredible.
That was a fantastic game.
Me and Deutman would have probably won $100 each. But once again, we bet with
casino and got it.
We went to we sit all right there on crash that night. That was fun.
So that was fun. But that was with free money or $5. Like,
I see how they get your hooks in you though, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, they really got us too, coming off our trip from Vegas, doing gambling there, and then all of a sudden it's legal in Missouri. I've just been riding that high, man. It's been a good time.
It is. It's fun, and I think in a lot of cases for me, when I look at it, I'm not too crazy with it, but I always kind of equate it back to fantasy, like fantasy or like a pick'ems, like I'll kind of, because I know you don't do fantasy football, but I know like we'll do it. We'll do fantasy baseball. It all kind of goes back to that. It's a challenge, and it's almost my competitive mindset. It gives that kind of that satisfaction for that. So for me, it's always like, all right, like for NFL, case in point, I play fantasy football. I enjoy it. I think it's just putting together a team, but then I'll make a little bet over on the side, and it gets me engaged with a few different ones. I was telling you guys, like, I hit a $5 bet that won like $150 out of a whim, but it was a fun game that me and my dad were talking about, and we were watching, and it just, I put together a parlay on what I thought was going to happen, and it did.
Nice.
It was pure fun. If I lost the $5, it wasn't going to be anything there. But I think for me, it kind of scratches that competitive itch too.
Yeah.
Where I'm not in it for the money. I don't need the money in a sense. If you win it, it's like, great. We'll go out and, go to the casino or have a few more beers. And if I don't, who cares?
Yeah.
So I think that's the important piece.
Enjoy. I was against fantasy even for years until I finally gave in, and it's like, well, it gives you more reason to tune into the games and pay attention to what's going on. And whenever you're playing against your buddy that week, it's a little more competitive, like you said. So
Yeah,
gives us a reason to still keep up with the sports.
I agree.